bit different from the rest of the audio, from the rest of the video, because the audio got split up into two, and I was stupid, and I deleted the second audio file, not knowing that it was the second audio file. So, yeah, that's how my life is going right now. So sorry this video took so long. I had to make art illustrations because I felt like it was the right thing. But yeah. By the way, no Clan's child. I am so sorry. Lance and Keith do not have a child named Clance, and they will never have a child named Clance. It was a joke between my friend and I, and they saw the first video and kind of laughed at me about it, so I just have to put that in there. Anyway, let's go on with the video with Chapter 1, Section 2, What a Dream. Rain could be heard in the distance, as the streets were wet, having the street lights cover the ground in gentle bliss, looking like magic. Scarlet had her hood up, and groceries in her hands. She kind of laughed a little bit when Shiro called her on when she was on her way home to go pick up some things at the store. She didn't mind it though. She liked helping out Shiro and Adam. They helped her out so much. It's the least that she could do. Plus, got to know the area a little longer. Well, a little better. She looked around, crossing the bridge to lead into the neighborhood. The neighborhood was smallish. With a few houses on it. A bridge that separated the rest of the town to them, with a shore that could be easily seen from the front porch. As she walked to the first house, she heard music. They still having that party? Jeez, it's raining. Well, can't expect anything less from Shiro. She laughed softly as she walked into the house, got dried off a little bit, and walked to the backyard, seeing Shiro underneath the porch cooking, Adam at the table, setting up for people, and Lance helping Adam decorate the rest of the area. Hey guys, she laughed softly as Shiro and Adam looked at her, with Lance smiling too. Hey Scarlet, welcome. Hey Scarlet, you're just in time. Sorry that we made you run to the store. Adam said, walking over to her, helping her with the groceries. I hope it was not too much trouble. Trouble, he added. Scarlet looked up at him and smiled softly. Oh no, it was no trouble at all, Adam. Don't worry about it. Are you sure that we still should have this party? It's raining. Shiro chuckled a little bit. Yeah, we're still having the party, Scarlet. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Adam said, looking at Shiro and dead in the eye. Why don't you go play some by Shiro? Why don't you play some by Shiro? Adam said softly, playing down the flower arrangement on the table. So, where's the others? Keith was his name, I believe? Scarlet asked, gently setting them down by Shiro. Keith was his name, right? Oh, Keith? He decided to go into town to pick up some dessert and pumpkin cake and his kids with pigeon hunks. Oh, okay. Thanks, Shiro, for telling me that. Yeah, no problem. Also, thanks for picking up groceries. We're sorry that you had to go home early. Oh no, it's fine, Shiro. No problem. Anyway, I should probably get ready before they start up. Anyway, bye, Scarlet said softly as she slowly walked to the door. Wow, you weren't kidding when you said that she's a bit of a nervous wreck, Joe said softly looking at Lance. Yeah, nervous wreck. Why is she like that? Foster care child. Moved every 6 months before we adopted her. And I guess the anxiety still stays that she's going to be taken out of the house to some other house. I knew that's why we kind of wanted to move down here. It's mostly for her own sanity. And plus keeps her away from the garrison where her brother disappeared at. Her brother was a garrison officer or something? Fire pilot, and one of the best. He ended up disappearing a long time ago. We don't know where he went, and Scarlet kind of started to misbehave. So we decided to take her away from that scene and move down here. And when Shiro told me that you, Keith, Pidge, and Hunk live in the same neighborhood, Nook, I immediately wanted to buy a house here. Something to keep her calm. Families and friends that she can keep forever. Adam said looking down at the table, looking at the flowers that were slowly starting to wilt already. There were beautiful roses and peonies, sunflowers, and a range of other things. I just wanted to be happy. So one thing I wish for that child. She's a good kid, just a bad family life. I understand. I hope Lewis and Kyle treat her right. Lewis and Kyle will treat her right. It's been kind of a rough year for them, but hey, you know what? They're McLean. They have stubborn-ass blood in them, Lance said laughing a little bit, almost burning his hand on the stove. You have much faith in your kids, don't you? Yeah, of course I do. They're tough. They're nice to everyone. Well, at least Kyle is. Lewis is a bit of a shithead at times, but, you know, he's also Keith's kid as well. I haven't seen him in forever. Bet they're growing up well. Yeah, Kyle won't shut up about you, Shiro. But hey, Kyle gets to meet his hero. Lewis probably will get a new friend, and yeah, life is gonna be well. What I'm mostly scared about is Pigeon Hunk's kids. What Vic would do. Well, it's up to her. Well, I hope that they don't scare off Scarlet. That's all I'm wishing. And anyway, one sec. Okay. As the scarlet-haired girl walked up the stairs to her room, she stopped at her door, gently turning the doorknob into her new room, her new sanctuary, and hopefully her permanent sanctuary if she's lucky enough. The room was fully set. Lavender walls, as she requested, calmed her down a bit. With her bed that stood up to a patio that was above the previous owner's bed. Quite strange, she says. Maybe the last owner had a child that used to misbehave a lot. That would be funny. And underneath her bed laid a couch and a desk. One that kind of reminded her of her last house that she lived at. The couch was very old, one that Shiro and Adam didn't want to keep, but still very new that Scarlet fixed up a bit to fit her room style. Little plants were scattered around the room as her fairy lights and stars hung above the ceiling. She stared at them and smiled. Huh, I can't believe they actually put them up. I thought they would be kidding when they said they did. Well, I guess they're not that bad. They really aren't that bad, huh? As she thought for a moment, the door started to knock. Knock as she heard Keith and two other male voices come in. I should probably get ready, if anything. Scarlett walked over to a book bag that was still filled with clothes. She took out a light purple crop top that said NASA on it. One of her favorite shirts. She looked up to NASA. Wanted to go out there someday, but she's scared. She was always scared of if she died, no one would come and save her. But that doesn't worry her now. She doesn't want to go out to space. Not anymore. Not after her brother disappeared. As she laid the crop top down, she found some ripped up jeans that were white. Very white. White, almost gray. Very white with some gray. She liked wearing light colors. Made her feel happy. Made everyone else feel happy as well. She slowly got dressed in her new clothes, fixed up her hair a little bit to look a little nicer. The dye was coming out of her hair slowly as you could see her roots. Right? Could see the roots of her hair. They were brown with a little bit of red. Not too much. Not the bright red that her hair is now. She looked at herself, her freckled cheeks, her pale skin, and her blue eyes. The red hair slowly falling over her face. As she hears people gather into the backyard, her heart started to race. Deep breaths. That's what Shira says, right? Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay. Let's do this, she says confidently. As she walks out the door down to the backyard, the sounds of Shakira were playing super loud. Kind of made her laugh as Shira was dancing around with Adam. Adam was looking at him like he was some child. They were happy. She was happy. As she blinked out for a moment, staring at the new groups of people, kids around her age, maybe some older, maybe some younger. As she observed the kids, she noticed that one of them had long hair with a ponytail, darker skin, but with purple eyes, kind of alluring in a way. Another kid, taller than the other with black hair, pale skin had brown hair, pale skin like Keith's, but also blue eyes like Lance. That must be the McLean boys, she said to herself quietly. Lance and Keith's kid. Okay. As she started to look around to the other people, she saw 4 others. A shorter red-haired girl with glasses that looked like a teacher almost, with a slightly larger fellow with dark skin and some tattoos. Warning ahead of time, the audio that's used right now is recorded on headphones only. Thank you for listening to this little intermission, and let's get back to the story. As Scarlett looked over, she saw 4 other human beings. One, a father, a mother, and 2 children. The mother looked like a teacher. red hair, big giant glasses, and had a lab coat on. It was kind of cute in a way. The other fellow was slightly bigger, kind of had the I'm kind and gentle dad body going on. He had darker skin with some tattoos that look almost like tribal tattoos, she thought for a moment. And then her two kids, they look similar to her age. Maybe one was actually the age that she has. Well, she was at least. One was jumping up and down, very happy and very energetic. The one that was jumping up and down, she was kind of confused of the gender. But what she did observe is that they had reddish hair like the mother's, but darker skin like the father's, and quite a bit of freckles. They had a sun hat on and overalls with sunflowers all over them. Cute, Scarlet said softly. And then she looked over at the older kid, maybe a big brother, or maybe twins, but one is taller than the other. He had the dark brown hair like his father's, but the light skin like his mother's. No freckles, but did have the glasses as well. He kind of looked focused on a book and quite annoyed at his little sibling. "Hey, Scarlet," Shiro yelled across the way. "Glad you can make it. Wow, I haven't seen that shirt in a while." Scarlet kind of chuckled. "Yeah, I had to carry it out of the book bag. You know." "Well, anyway, I want you to meet two other people. I know it's quite a lot. Actually, I want you to meet two other people and their kids. Scarlet, this is Pigeon Hunk. They are great friends of mine." "Hello. Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Shiro talks a lot about you, Scarlet. They're pretty happy that you're in the family now." "Oh, thank you," she said to the darker male that's name was Hunk. These are my kids. This is Vic and this is Hunter." Hello, hey," they said, one sounding more monotone and less energetic than the other. "Wow, your hair is so pretty and red. Did you dye it that color? It's so pretty. And your eyes, they're like oceans," Vic said energetically, observing her closely, kind of close for comfort and discomfort in Scarlet's case. As she gently went around her in circles, looking at every inch of her. "And you have really pretty shoes that match your top? And you like space? That's cool. That's so cool." "Hey, Vic, don't scare the new girl. We don't need another incident like we had at school the other day," one of the males said. Scarlet looked over. It was the taller one that looked like the mixture of Lance and Keith. "Hi, my name's Kyle. And this grumph ponytail boy is my brother, Lewis. I hope that you have a good stay here. We heard a lot about you from both our fathers and Shiro himself." "Oh, thank you. I've heard some things about you guys too." I guess I heard some stuff about you too. Well, vaguely. I kind of didn't listen a lot. Sorry. But yeah, I hope we can become great friends. So, what are y'all's ages, may I ask? "Oh, I'm 16, 17, 18, as they went down the road. So you guys are high schoolers still?" "Yeah, well, I'm about to graduate," Kyle said, rolling his eyes a little bit. "I may be 18, but I'm also turning 19 next week. I'm the oldest out of the bunch, and also what they call the father of the group," he said sarcastically, looking directly at Vic. "You do tend to act like the father, Kyle." It's not a lie. He really does. Vic says sheepishly, pulling down her hat as she looks down at her shoes. Oh, I see. Well, happy early birth. Or happy unbirthday, I guess the Mad Hatter would say. Thanks. I hope you'll be sticking around here soon. I'm sticking around here a while. You don't move a lot, do you? Not anymore. It's an old habit of mine. I'm sorry. No problem. Hey, Lewis, why about you talk to... Hey, Lewis, why about you not introduce yourself, but, interact with the group, you piece of crap, he said, he said sarcastically. I will if I want to, and I don't want to right now. Right now, all I want to do is go back home, Lewis said meanly. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't want to be here either, but hey, at least I can meet you guys, so cool. You guys are pretty cool. Better than what Shiro and Lance and Keith told me about. We should have a friend group. What about... I guess I can't think of one, Vic said. Vic said unhappily, still thinking about a name. We could think about that later. Right now, let's get some food in us. I'm starving. You're always starving, honk. Hey, this belly is good. So please, just leave me be, Pidge. Whatever it is. As the evening went by very well. Each of the kids got to know each other as well as they could, except for Scarlet. As she tried to be friendly to Lewis, he kind of pushed her away. Made her a little bit upset, but she wouldn't stop. As everybody started to go home for the night, Scarlet helped clean up the table with Adam and did the dishes. That was actually kind of fun. Thanks for dragging me into that, guys. Hey, no problem, Scarlet. I'm happy you had a good time. Sorry if it was a bit overwhelming at first. Oh no, it's fine, Shiro. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. I have school tomorrow, right? Or do I get that 2 days of packing up supplies and stuff? Or is there school tomorrow? She asked herself, and Shiro just kind of laughed. We'll worry about that tomorrow. Right now, get some rest. And have a good night, Scarlet. Thanks, Shiro. Good night, Adam. Night, Scarlet. He said, washing up the last of the dishes. Scarlet ran up to her room, and once the door was shut, Adam kind of smiled to himself. Sweet girl. Very sweet girl. I'm happy we took her in. And I'm happy that the boys were actually kind of nice. Well, the kids were nice, at least. Yeah, I guess we were worried about nothing. I'm happy Scarlet enjoyed herself, though. That's what matters most. You don't think... Never mind, Adam said. What's up? Well, I was thinking with that new threat that's coming up soon, you don't think the paladins are going to be needed, right? I hopefully don't think so. The lions went off a great distance after we fought the Gora. That was a decade ago. More than a decade ago, I believe. I see, sorry for worrying. I was just making sure. Adam, I'm not leaving again. If anything, I'll stay here with you and Scarlet. You matter most to me than anything else. Understand me? Understand, Shiro. Sorry for worrying. It's fine. It's not like I'm going to die out in space again. I hope not. That was a catastrophe. Hey, it's better than you nearly dying in a plane from Garler. You don't speak of that. As Scarlet lay down on her bed staring up her ceiling that was having the twinkling stars, her eyes slowly closed as sleep crept upon her. And inside the dream was dark, quiet. "Hello?" Scarlet said. Nothing but an echo. "Anyone there?" Nothing. Just silence. Oh, great. She laughed softly. Another one of these. Ain't nothing. But hey, better than night terrors, I have to say. As she wandered around a bit inside her mind, she heard her whirring. Hello? She said. She said more worried. And then a blue lion came in her vision. It looked small, kind of like a cub almost. It had a ball of yarn and was playing with it. "Hey, little guy," Scarlet said, laughing. "Where did you come from?" she said, as she slowly started to walk towards it. The lion looked at her and started to run off. "Hey, don't go." She started to run faster and faster, until the lion was gone. "Hey, don't leave." I guess he left. And as she started to float, she turned around, and a blue mechanical lion head showed up. Whoa. It looked so cool. It looked realistic. Like the stories that Adam and Shiro told. Well, mostly Shiro told her. It looked so kind, gentle, and calming. As she reached out to touch it, it nestled her hand. "You're nothing but a big kitty cat," she said softly. And then it roared. As a bright light woke her up, and soon the next morning began. Whoa. And that's the end of Chapter 1, Section 2, What a Dream! I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't worry, next week on Sunday is Chapter 2, The Star of Anew, I believe. I don't know what I'm going to name it. But anyway, I hope you like it, and hopefully by next week, if my theories are correct, I'll be having a new voice acting Lewis, I believe. Is that true?
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it. I'm dragging him into it. Anyway. But anyway, I will be soon having more voice actors on the thing. I just need open up schedules. And since summer is coming up soon, that will be very possible. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, fantastic night, or fantastic evening. And I'll see y'all later. Keep it creative, guys. Hey guys, it's it's Chinchillus Royalty here. I'm so sorry for how long this video took me. I kind of overestimated myself. So this video was done right after Chapter 1, Section 1 was done. It was voiced, but it took me around 2 weeks to finish the recording itself. So I am so sorry. But I hope you do enjoy this little chapter. I will be doing this more often and hopefully plan ahead and not just draw as the scenes play out. Thank you, Stripes Darkbolt, for helping me with the scenes from 20 minutes and 45 seconds to 22 minutes and 14 seconds. That meant a lot to me. Thank you so much, and you guys should go subscribe to him. Anyway, this outro is long enough, and I'll see you guys later.